Hello everyone, my video is about gun control. Our long-term goal is to make comprehensive gun control reforms to limit the ability and access to firearms and reduce gun violence. We need to tackle the problem by adopting a multidisciplinary approach to fundamentally change the American gun culture. Our immediate goal is to pass the ban on semi-automatic assault rifles and high-capacity ammunition in the Senate. We have to mobilize all the people who support gun reform to reach out to the elected officials to put pressure on them. The Uvalde school shooting killed 19 children and 2 teachers in one of the worst school shootings in Texas history. When the victims' parents asked Senator Ted Cruz to support a better ban on semi-automatic weapons, the senator refused, instead suggested increasing law enforcement presence on school campus. He gave a speech at the convention encouraging Americans to arm themselves and vowed to block legislation aimed at banning assault weapons.
The elites who dominate our culture tell us that firearms lie at the root of the problem. Taking guns away from these responsible Americans will not make them safer, nor will it make our nation more secure.
We all agree the American government and the American people need to work together to fight poverty, battle the opioid epidemic, improve mental health services, and rejuvenate the positive culture in America. At the same time, we also need to push for gun reforms as hard as possible. Gun control policy can precede cultural shifts and lead to changing public views. That's what happened in Australia after its gun law reform. In order to reduce gun violence, our top priority now is to pass the ban on assault weapons in the Senate. Stop disseminating more deadly weapons to civilians as soon as possible can have a significant effect, as AR-15 and AK-style rifles account for more than 10% of sales of firearms. The people of Texas can help decrease the growing gun violence by making our elected officials vote for gun reform. It is imperative to exercise your constituency rights and let your voice be heard. If we value lives more than unrestricted access to firearms, we can make a sensible conclusion that gun control saves lives. Call the senator and ask them to vote to ban the assault weapons.